Thanks. I needed that. Oh. Oh no, somebody brought the soundboard.
Oh, the soundboard. Welcome back, everybody. We are the casting crew, the staff and mods, the people behind Tabula Sono. And we're back. And we're playing Mark Barg, which is exciting because we haven't visited this in a couple weeks now because we've been busy playing Pathfinder and doing life. And now we're doing this. And that's exciting. So, when last we left off, a variety of things had happened in this accursed den, here accursedly in our system, Tabula Sono, where our adventurers had traversed the main hallway, discovered some life-giving butterflies, which mainly Kratar, Rachel's character, have befriended. The other two seem to haphazardly shove said butterflies in their pockets. At one point during this adventure, the crew fell down a trapdoor, and Mark Barg broke a rib pretty severely to the point where Kratar had to perform some field medicine and reconnected his bones using his own femur that he was carrying around.
Which I think we later on gave to the dog, right?
Which you gave part of it to the dog. You broke it in half, managed to kind of wedge it in there.
Well, we actually don't know whose femur it was.
Oh, right. That's right. Yes. You don't know whose femur it is.
It this entire time.
That's correct. Unclear whose femur this was, where it came from. But additionally, Mark Barg, whose the spelling of the name has changed every single time. And his trusty dog named...
What was it this time?
What is it this time?
Let's go with something super creative. Let's call him Dog.
He's back to Dog. There we go. Dog.
Dog the dog. Yeah.
Yeah. DAHG. Dog. During a spell of combat with the with this gutworm, Mark Barg and Doug managed to sneak into this room where several chains with hooks were hanging on it, sort of in a slaughterhouse sort of vibe. And he managed, with a very successful roll, to yank the chain from the ceiling. And now has apparently turned into a chain demon, but I've granted him this weapon because it makes for more interesting gameplay. Additionally, this person that we were introduced to as Buffy seems to be changing before our very eyes, and now represents what is quote unquote Buffy representing at this point?
Ratrak. I'm the opposite of Kratar.
Rat track, yes.
That's why I also, my position is behind Kratar and Total facing the different way.
Yeah, opposite.
Wow,
like the god Janus.
This is very deep.
This is very deep.
I don't think that Mossy likes this.
Mossy, I don't think likes this.
And by the way, I was looking through my bag and I came up with an object that looked like the remains of a human foot.
Oh!
And I will carry that around.
Just carry the remains of a human foot?
To be exactly the opposite of Kratar.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Heads
wait.
and feet.
Each of us have a piece of a human skeleton?
Correct.
Presumably, yes. It does appear to be that. Yes.
All right. So I thought we were here to find the king's son or whatever, but I think maybe our mission is to put this person back together.
Already found him.
There you go.
maybe this is him. I like it.
On the count of 3, everybody spin your characters. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Whoops.
Oh,
That was if I had not hidden that thing.
hold
Where is
on.
I'm not
Where-
impressed by your spinning.
where is my spin?
Bottom right
My-
corner.
My bottom is gone.
Click yourself.
Oh, no.
and use the E button.
Yeah.
Oh, now Mossy's going.
Wait, hold on. Come here, Mossy.
There we go. Let's have a little spinny dance party.
Ah, Mossy, come
where'd you
back.
Yeah,
Mossy.
Mossy, come back. Where are you?
There he is.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Oh man, I hope
Well,
nobody's
that's a fun
watching.
gif. That was a very fun gif. Yeah. Awesome.
Da, 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 da.
Were you doing the Mortal Kombat theme?
I think
I
so.
don't think we're. I think we're another copyright
No,
infringement,
it
right?
was the Cortal Mombat's theme.
Mortal Wombat.
The Rat Track Mombats.
Ooh. All right, Mortal Wombats. That's going to be my next ska band.
Yes.
Mortal Wombat. There you go. That is a ska band.
I think
name,
that already
absolutely.
is a ska band.
It probably is.
Your whole party is a ska band. Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
Mortal Wombat and the Anonymous Femur.
Oh my god. That's perfect. Perfect. At any rate, our intrepid adventurers find themselves back towards the trapdoor through which they had fallen, where Mark Barg sustained such a serious injury he almost died, but didn't. When we last left off, they were deciding if they wanted to head their way over up this passageway here or not.
I say yes. Let's go.
Oh,
But can we use your chain to descend, because we don't want to have other fallen ribs again, broken ribs again?
I think we're already at the bottom. We used a rope to climb down.
Oh, yes, you did use a rope to climb down. See, we all remember these things.
Together.
Kratar,
Not individually.
Together, we remember.
Kratar crouches down and tosses Mossy down the lane like a bowling alley. A bowling ball.
Okay, so you just
Just
rolled
like
a
in
ball
Mystery
down
Men
a hallway, so
Okay.
I have a feeling Dog's going to chase it.
This happened last time too.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right,
history
come on.
repeating.
We have to follow the children. Come on.
Yes, you make your way through. It's dark and cold in here, and you do see a light kind of. Oh, hold on, wrong passage. It's your DM is reading you the wrong thing. You are hearing from above voices emanating from the ceiling that are singing in a minor key. This passageway is a tight squeeze for Kratar, who is slightly taller. It's a little bit of kind of a hunch and scrape the top of your head along the corridor. And there is an opening in front of you. You get the a warm, sweet air hits you. It feels stuffy, but it's kind of pleasant considering how cold various parts of this have been as you make your way into this space, if you so choose.
Mark, you want to go first?
As Mark makes his way in, yes, Mark of the House of Mark. You look around and see that if your DM can do it. There are myriad plants in this space. Again, oil lamps hanging from above. I'm just showing you all the vegetation.
Look at all these beautiful alien plants. I wonder where these came from.
The
Maybe.
foliage.
Maybe those were Kickstarter rewards from our Kickstarter campaign.
And I was really excited to use them. Oh, Tabula Sono? What's that? There are these oil lamps that hang from chains in the ceiling. You see, it is a glass-walled room full of plants. There are palms and cacti and flowers that grow rampantly. And just behind the glass, you can see there's dim moonlight visible. You can barely make out some of the trees. There is a small path leading back through the foliage here. And you hear the crackling of a campfire.
Ooh. I will start walking towards the sound of the crackle.
The crackle?
Mhm.
Release the crackle. As you get closer to it, where did my... Aha, yes, back this way. I think that I built this not to scale.
That just makes it more ethereal and mysterious.
Or it just makes it really tiny.
Or that.
It makes it really, really tiny.
It's like a little greenhouse. I love it.
So
it is like a little...
what I have
think
done
the car is
for
going to stay here.
nice. What I have done for a campaign before is I used a map like this as like kind of like a world map thing. And then when it was time for an encounter, I just went off to the side and made a bigger room. And then we just did the encounter in the room. And then when we were done, I deleted the room and went back to the map.
That's cool. You are smart. I like
That's
that
what my
idea.
mom says.
I like this idea a lot. A small. I'm gonna add this token to the scene if she landed. Sometimes it doesn't land all the way for me. As you enter, you see a woman sitting around a campfire. Even though my token is not appearing for me, why? Oh, dang. I've had that issue, I've noticed, FYI. Sometimes my tokens don't land. I don't know why. But put this person here. Hold, please. Can you see her? Oh, she's teeny. She's micro. Aha, there we go. She's not holding an axe, but for the intents and purposes of this is a great size. You see a small figure sitting by the fire. She's reading, and she looks up. You see that she's got this long, dark hair. She's dressed in a gunny sack with armholes. And she has a pleasant voice as she speaks to you and says, "Oh, hello. Where did you come from?"
A hallway. And you?
From above.
Yeah, we come from above.
Oh, excellent. Would you like some food, perhaps to take your rest here?
Are you great? Yes?
All of you?
I don't know.
No.
When the
I mean,
DM adds in a phrase like, "Are you sure?"
I've not had much of an appetite lately, but who are you?
Oh, my name is Leslie.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. Do you know where the king's son is, perchance?
Oh, the king's son. A young boy.
Likely, yes.
I don't know exactly where he is, but I imagine he's here somewhere.
Very descriptive.
Would you like to stay?
may or may not be somewhere. Yes, I believe that is true. I would love to stay, actually. Yeah, I'm recovering from a near-death experience, so solace
Are
would
you
be
sure we
nice.
shouldn't eat, guys?
Oh yeah, I'll take a butterfly out of my pocket and eat it.
Oh, that was barbaric. Go ahead and roll your healing on that. I believe it was 1d4.
1d4. Oh right, just for the. It's just a one. It's just a d4.
I believe so. I can double check. Hold on.
No, I remembered now. I was looking to add a
You-
modifier, but that's not how butterflies work. Butterflies
That's
are their
not
own
how
beings.
butterflies work. Oh no, it's a d6. I'm sorry. It's a
Oh.
d6. I'll let you scrap that 2 and re-roll it unless you.
6.
Hey, there you go.
We don't even have 6 hit points.
No, I literally start off with 2, so and I was already at 2.
Hey,
So I will
great.
heal. I will heal up to what I already have.
Can I
Shibling sick.
examine these plants
You certainly can.
while we're talking?
They are overgrown, but growing extremely well despite not being kind of groomed and maintained. Various things in here, not just tropical plants, but various cacti and palms. It's a bit of a reprieve from what you've experienced before. The world you live in is so ashen gray and bleak that the vibrancy of the green of this room is it's almost surprising.
Yes. I'd like to. Kratar reaches out and gently set Mossy into this particular pot here.
And you hear Mossy go,
Rest, young one.
I'm gonna poke the fire.
Do it.
so you'll stay then? Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Nah.
All right, I'm gonna
Well.
stay. I'll just sit down next to the fire. You guys do whatever you want. I'm tired.
As you sit down next to the fire, no, go ahead. You were saying something, right?
I was going to say, I feel like maybe we should get out of here and keep looking for the king's son.
Okay. See you guys.
So
Are we
there's no
splitting
poking
the party?
fire.
I'm just going to slowly back toward the hallway here.
Ah, the two
Is
of you.
Mossy stuck in a tree?
He's resting.
Okay.
You leaving Mossy while you go
You-
explore?
Yeah,
You just impaled your friend on a alien spiky tree?
no, he's gently resting within the
Oh.
foliage. It just seems like a wonderful place for him to be. Kratar, however, just does not trust that this world has anything of beauty to truly offer.
Ah, nothing of beauty. I'm trying to, for whatever reason, I'm having a hard time getting a minifig in.
Why? What's happening?
I was trying to drop something in on the DM side, and I, for whatever reason, can't do it.
Oh. I think my dog just fell out of the chair while she was asleep.
Oh,
I just heard
slid
a
out of the
thump.
chair.
Yeah, I heard a thump,
Oh.
and then the chair hit the wall, and then she was like looking around on the ground, like, what has happened?
Aw.
Now she's wrapped around my feet under the desk.
I thought for a moment that you were referencing Doug
Dog.
and not Jim's actual dog. I was
No,
like,
if I was
that's a
referencing dog, I would have used his name.
I was like, that's a bit of RP that like I didn't necessarily expect. Okay, cool. I'm sorry, I'm restarting my my Sono window to see if this helps. For whatever reason, it does not want to behave. So 2 of you are staying, correct? Is that what I'm hearing? And
I'm
Kratar
staying.
is backing slowly out of the room.
Yeah.
Leslie looks at you, and I'm assuming I can't tell if Rat Track is trying to get out of the room or stay.
I was done poking with the fire, so and now I'm going to poke the skull here.
Just to piss off Kratar, for always.
Always.
Leslie looks at you, Mark, and says, "Would you like something to drink?" And you look to the fire, and you just see that there's kind of a bubbling tea kettle.
I
She
would love
blinks her-
something to drink.
And she reaches out, grabs a cloth, wraps it around the kettle, and just pours you a steaming mug and hands it to you. And it smells delicious. It smells like the nicest tea that you've ever had, exactly like how your mom used to make it, with a little bit of honey and some lemon.
Oh, well, then I will definitely gingerly sip.
And you take a sip, and you find yourself feeling replenished. If you hadn't eaten a butterfly, you might even gain a d6 of hit points.
I'm going to roll it anyway.
You can roll it, absolutely.
6.
6.
Again?
Fantastic.
Yay.
Doing
Now we
great.
know.
Doing great exactly when you needed it, right?
Yes, I have regained 12 hit points in the last 2 minutes and currently have 2.
We love it. It's fantastic. And as you sip and you look at her, you see her face, and it sits there in space, and then you see it kind of go, whoa. And you look around at the trees, and they like grow in size, and they start changing to various colors as they kind of run this full color spectrum of psychedelic patterns. And you realize that as she's speaking to you, she goes, "What's wrong?" At this point, you are sweating and your speech begins to slur. And your attacks and defense are now at a -2. As 3 figures spring up from behind the plants. And Leslie goes, "Ah, yes. These are my hosts. Won't you say hello? And I'll have everybody in the room roll for initiative."
Okay.
If I can, I'm trying to
Okay.
get some tokens on the field for these. I don't know why it is being so silly.
So, what is initiative again? On
Let
this?
me confirm that for
Oh, hang
you.
on, I have a reference sheet. It's
You
D6.
do.
Agility plus
D6.
D6, but all of our things are my things are -2 now.
Correct.
Okay. -1.
My agility
Hang on. And we will confirm.
0 is
aha.
3.
I've got to zoom myself out. I've got my tokens. We love it. But they're so much larger because, once again, I did not scale this properly. Apologies for the delay. As they pop out from various parts of the room here. As you, as you, Paul, your character poking the Mossy.
Mm-hmm. Still poking.
Still poking. Let me scoot in here. Hold, please. So sorry. As 3 small creatures appear before you.
Behind me.
They And behind you. Yes, before you and behind you.
Yeah.
Ah. And they are all assigned to me.
Red means bad. I should have seen this coming.
Oop, that one was Kratar color.
Hey, so I learned the other day where that comes from. Like most divergent cultures and things like that in humanity have the concept of red bad, green good.
Huh.
Even if they don't share references or language or anything like that. And I learned why.
Interesting. Why is
Why?
that?
Blood is normally bad, and
Right.
green things normally mean health and life. So like
Yeah, that makes
plants
sense.
and whatever. So that's why
Huh.
it's like complete common sense when you think about it, but I just never really thought about it before.
That is
Yep.
interesting.
Pop-up video.
Pop-up video.
And only the cold remains.
Aha. Excellent. So, reminding ourselves about initiative here. It is on I believe it's on a D6. Looking.
Yeah, initiative
towards-
D6. 1
Yes.
to 3 enemies begin. 4 to 6 player characters begin.
I rolled a 4, so player characters are going to be rolling first on this. As this happens, you see Leslie just kind of fade into the foliage, and she goes, "Good luck."
I will reply, Thanko.
Excellent. So let's go ahead and get a turn order then for our player characters. What did you roll, Mark,
-2.
on your initiative?
Yeah.
So fun. Love it. What did we get for Kratar?
Kratar was not in the room.
Just in the
Yeah,
hallway?
She can still see what's going on, though.
She could still see what's going on.
Okay.
So I've got a 4.
A 4. And what did Rat Track get?
Ratark. You have to say it properly. Come on.
Oh,
Ratark.
Ratark.
I like Rat Track. It's funny to
I
me.
like Rat Track too.
I had a 3.
So Kratar will go first on this one.
Great. Well, I told you guys that we should get out of here. So, but I guess I can't leave Mossy behind.
You can.
Oh no.
I mean, you keep saying nothing matters.
One
So,
thing matters.
There you go.
One thing. The only thing that matters is Mossy.
My
The
beloved
light in the dark. Literally, because doesn't Mossy give off light? Or is that the other game? That's the other game.
That's the other game.
You like carrying around circular objects that have animate properties.
I do. I did want to put the crystals from the gem wall that Paul activated into Kratar's eye sockets,
Ah.
but Ratark was not giving them up.
No.
So Mossy is still
Was
just
not.
kind of crusty and covered with moss.
Okay.
But that's the namesake, you know?
Mhm.
Oh, dog didn't drink the tea, so dog is unaffected, right? Dog gets
Dog
the
is
normal-
unaffected. You're the only one who's
Okay.
affected by this slurred speech and defense lowered.
I'm the only one who
All
is
right.
affected by this effect.
Yes. I had to think about that one for a second.
I'm gonna
Yes,
just
go ahead.
step right back into the edge of the room and try to stab this little green one
Go for it.
with my sword. What do we roll to hit again?
It should be on your weapons tab in the rules reference. It's a D. You're rolling a strength weapon, so it's a DR 12 to hit.
Okay.
So you've got to roll a 12
Okay.
or higher.
Or higher. Oh, wait.
I know we've been playing Pathfinder, and now my brain's like, what?
Okay. I literally rolled a 12.
Go ahead and deal
That's-
your damage
that's
for
the
your
one.
Literal 12.
a literal 12.
All
Go ahead and
right.
roll your damage on that.
My short sword
Short sword.
for 2 damage.
2 damage. Ooh, as you reach back and just lop off the hand of this one, and you just hear it go, ah!
Haha.
Anything else you'd like to do on your turn? I
Um,
think you can move, but
no, I'm staying right where I am.
excellent. That takes us over to Ratark. Or
Okay.
Rat Track, if I say it the way I want to say it.
I grab this Mossy skull and I throw it to the red guy there all the way in the corner.
Wow. Make a presence check. So you're gonna roll your D20 and add your presence modifier to that to try and hit the orange one or the green one or the red one.
The red one.
The red one, the smaller red one. Yes. I
The
should
four-
say that each of these is holding a long knife, like about that long, and they brandish it at you.
A 14.
A 14 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage on this. What would we do for
what
a
is
skull?
Mossy?
What would we do for a skull? Let's find this weapons table. Aha, wait, here we go. Wait, got it. Great. I'm gonna say that Mossy could deal a D4 of damage. So go ahead and roll a D4.
3.
3. As you reach up, you snatch Mossy out of the plant, and you hear Kratar go, "No!" And Mossy, who only speaks to Kratar, goes as you huck it, and it just hits the red one like right in the side of the head, and you just see this like this big bloom of a bruise on the side of this creature's face. As you dealt a significant amount of damage, and you notice a trail of blood pouring down the side.
Wow. Way to go, Mossy. Get him, boy.
Mossy's like,
Mossy as Mossy falls off or bounces off and in somewhere, right?
Yeah,
yes,
where-
Mossy
where
Mossy
is
lands. Mossy then lands over this away, tucked behind this plant back here. If I
You
can
can-
ping it,
Kato, you can move Mossy.
I can move Mossy.
You're the god. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want.
Yep.
Bye, Mossy.
Hidden in the corner here. Excellent.
He'll be safe.
And anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Ratark? Ratark sounds like a made-up Star Wars name.
Yeah.
Like it was just like the writers were just like, I don't know, Ratark, and it's a rat person. That's what it is.
Yeah, something. Yeah. I cannot help that. I mean, Kratar inspired me.
All right, is it my turn?
Kratar looking absolutely bloodthirsty. It is your turn, Mark. Go ahead.
All right.
and do what you gonna do.
I would like to attempt to stand up.
You certainly can. The only things that are impacted by this drink, you're a little like wobbly on your feet, but the only things that are really impacted by this drink are your attacks and your defense have been lowered by 2.
Because I'm very tall.
You are very tall.
So stand up, pretty imposing. All right, so I will I guess I'll chain whip this person that's certainly in range.
The red one?
Yeah, because they've already been mossied. So
They've been mossied pretty hard.
So if you're gonna mossy them, you might as well chain them too. That's at least that's how I was raised.
Yeah. Same. Absolutely.
So my chain is a D8 for damage, but I roll. It's a strength weapon, right? So
I believe we had talked about it being a ranged weapon.
oh yeah,
because
it's
you're
ranged.
you have to aim with
yeah.
it, so it's gonna be a presence check.
Well, the good news is that's only at a negative. It's only at a -1, so it's good.
So go
So
ahead
what's
and give
the DC for that then? Because I got 17.
17, so it would be a 15, but it still passes because you had to exceed a 12. So go ahead and roll your damage on this one. Y'all are rolling really well today.
Don't say that.
Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah,
Maybe I did it on
2.
2 points of damage as you kind of stumble to your feet and you rear back, and you manage to very deftly, whoosh, drunken master style, just whip it upside the head, impacting the skull once again. And you just see this gaping wound as this blood pours out, and you just hear it going. It's still standing, but it is looking terrible. Which will take us over to its turn.
Is it dog the turn?
Say again.
Doesn't dog get a turn?
Oh yeah, dog gets a turn.
All right, dog will just bite. Finish him off. I'll
Bite,
say
dog, bite.
Finish him, dog. But that takes like longer than my turn to say that.
Then you go, and dog looks at you like,
5 HP and a D4 bite.
correct. So roll your roll to see if you hit first on that one. So DC 12 with a strength check.
And he's just +0 everything.
Oh yeah, he's a +0 on the mods.
18.
18, that'll hit.
4 points of nom damage.
As dog looking at you, so incapacitated, landing this blow, dog bounds over and just chomps onto his neck and hucks it across the room, vanquishing it where it stands.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Oh, who's a good killer boy?
Yeah.
Brunk. Yeah. Excellent. That will take us to the yellow one here. Having seen you behave so terribly towards its kindred spirit, is going to move towards you and make an attack. I need you to make a defense roll for me. Jim. Mark.
And that is was defense.
Your defense on the quick reference sheet,
Oh,
defense is your agility modifier, but it'll be at a -2.
okay. And I don't have an armor modifier on that either. So 0. 7.
7. Oh boy. Will this be the end of Mark?
Again?
Ooh, that's 6 points of damage as this knife thrusts into your belly button. Now we have to roll on the broken.
Broken 0 HP D4. So I roll a D4, right?
Correct. This
Okay,
might be the
and
end of Mark.
then I got a 4, so I'm dead.
Mossy, you guys hear this weird noise from the corner coming from Mossy, this weird chittery noise saying, "Don't forget your omens. Don't forget omens."
Oh yeah, you have your omens.
That's good. Yeah, I have 3 of
Don't
them.
forget your
What
omens.
tell me what omens are. Oh, hang on. So maximum damage reroll. So I can just reroll this.
You could re-roll this. You could re-roll this fail.
I believe that if there was ever a time to reroll anything, it's going to be the perma
Your
immediate
deck roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
4. I can use another omen, right?
Yes. You also you could re-roll the failure on the DC there on the DR difficulty rating.
No, I think this is more funny. All right.
You're gonna do another omen to
I'm
re-roll.
going to use another omen to try and
How
not
many
to immediately
omens
die.
do you get?
I have 1 left. I haven't used any yet. I had 3.
I'm so stressed.
3.
3.
Yay. Hemorrhage. Death in D2 hours unless treated. So,
Yes.
do you want to roll that or do you want me to?
I'll let you roll that.
Okay. 2.
2. So you have 2 hours before you officially bleed out.
And then all
Fun.
tests are 16 for the first hour and 18 for the last hour.
Correct.
So I'm currently at 0 hit points.
Yeah.
But if somebody can give me hit points, then all my tests are 16 and 18. Is that right?
Yes, because I think you would be able to eat, like if you ate a butterfly now, you could get those hit points back, but you're going to continue bleeding. So it would have to be treated.
Yeah.
At some point.
Okay.
Okay. That brings us to the green one's turn. The green one is also not looking super great here. The green one, seeing the carnage of all of this and hearing Kratar communicate through Mossy, this green one's going to make an attack on you, Kratar. Go ahead and roll your defense, so your agility on your D20 plus your agility.
All right. I am a very unagile creature.
Oh boy.
So that will be a 9.
A 9 does not succeed. That's 2 points of damage as it pulls out its knife and just rakes it across the back of your legs.
Ow.
Yeah. Not very nice. What are your hit points?
Good thing I had 3 hit points.
Yeah. Yeah, good thing. Good thing. This is like, we're flying by the seat of our pants on this one. Which takes us back now to Kratar's turn.
Okay, I've got a couple of questions.
I might have a couple of answers. Possibly. I don't know, though.
I have
Make them up. Make them up.
have 1 life dose elixir. What
Mhm.
does that do?
Your life dose elixir. Remind me again what room you found that in. Do you remember?
Wasn't that
I
in the
do.
library?
Yeah, I think
The
we bought
library?
it. I think we bought it, right?
I think we bought it.
From the fountain person.
Ah, yes. From the fountain person.
Or I might have rolled for it in character creation.
Oh, well, that's not helpful.
See, actually, I'm quick referencing here. No, the Sagsabuth had sold you the violet poison. So the
Zanzibar. Wait, what do you call her?
Zanzibar. Sensabuth.
Sense, like a sensory booth?
Sorry,
Like one of those
Sagsabuth.
pods?
Sorry, I misspoke.
go-
Sagsabuth.
Oh, sexy booth. Got it. Yep.
Sagsabuth. Oh, you degenerates.
I know, right? When I got my saxophone in 6th grade band class, I thought I was so clever when I was like, "Is it a saxophone or a saxophone?"
Wow.
Yeah.
Gross.
No
Watching
one,
at home are like, I've learned a lot now.
no one else thought that was clever for some reason.
No.
I don't know why.
I believe, Ray, that you got this during character creation. As I'm looking through this
Yeah. That sounds right.
currently, I am taking a look here. Remind me of your class, your job
Forlorn
description.
philosopher.
Forlorn philosopher. I believe that is alliteration.
Yes. Which is on the Mark Barg page under the class. I do believe that's what it was. And you don't have it written on your character sheet?
No, it just says life dose elixir.
Life dose elixir. Let's look at this. Forlorn philosopher. I'm pulling this up now to take a look at it. If my internet would like to work. Possibly. It would be very fitting, based on the week we've all had, for my internet to not work. Let's see if I can send you the link, Ray, and then maybe you can take a look.
Elixir of
Mine
life.
is not loading. Of course, it's
Okay.
not loading.
Heals
Oh my
D6
goodness.
HP and
Zero.
removes
Drop.
infection.
Okay.
It has D4 doses and it heals D6
you-
HP and removes infection.
Nice.
I just
Oh, you
Googled
also,
it.
I think, have. Am I You did a Google.
Mhm.
I think also, Ray, you have the Flute of Tosk.
Yeah, which I also can't remember what.
Don't forget that you have that.
That one you bought from the fountain.
This was part of your Forlorn Philosopher. So once per combat, when a creature dies, you may play this Bone Flute's Echoing Fugue. This deals an echo of the fatal damage to a random enemy in the vicinity.
Right. Okay.
So that's something else as well.
Okay. And then
At any rate, yes. So you have a life elixir.
okay, and then I've also got an unclean scroll, I think is what I got from the fountain lady. I know what that does because I wrote
Yes.
it down.
Correct.
I also have a tablet of ochre obscurity, which I don't remember what it does.
That's part of your character creation as well, I believe.
Yeah.
Refreshing ourselves on Mork Borg. There we go. Let's see here. Marked by obscurity. No. I'm looking here and I'm only seeing the Flute of Toss. Oh, Tablet of Ochre Obscurity. Which doesn't give me any information on this page. Why? Let's look it up. Oh, it really just popped up immediately. Here we go.
Hey, well,
Tablet
while
of
she's
Ochre
looking that up, do you guys
Obscurity.
want to see a picture of me from high school with a saxophone?
Oh boy.
Yes, absolutely.
Do it.
There you go.
Oh my God. Yeah.
The bleach
What a
top
stud.
cut.
What a stud. Look at those roots, too.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yep.
I have no regrets.
Yeah.
Some say that I should, but I don't.
Well, I've done a
Suppose I should
Google.
just leave this up for the rest of the game.
Yes.
Since we're not
Or
moving anyway.
or this one. This one better.
I don't know why it's not letting me access what this is. Esoteric titles on par with the core book's powers mechanic. Aha. Okay, so it's something in line with powers. And I'm trying to click it to open it, and it's just not. This is not the day for this, apparently.
Give me the life elixir.
Yes, there is the life elixir though, and the Flute of Tosk that you have.
Or toss me that flute.
Wow, Jim, this photo.
Did you see the other one?
Yes, I did. I sure did.
You can tell that's me. It's the eyes.
It's the eyes. It really is the eyes of the. It's the eyes of like, what am I looking at?
Right? I think one of them's looking
Excellent.
at the camera. So
Correct.
that's good.
Ray, did you land on what you would like to do? I'm trying to pull up the ochre obscurity, but it's not being my friend.
So, will the life elixir, which cures infection, would that stop Mark Barg from bleeding?
I would certainly say that it would. That would make the most sense to me.
Okay. And how many actions do we get again?
You get a movement, an action. Basically, it's kind of at the discretion of the DM. If you tell me you're going to try and stab this thing 5 times, I might just make it a little bit more challenging if you were to feed him the life elixir and then try to attack. It might just be a harder attempt at attacking.
Okay.
I also found the tablets of ochre obscurity, so I'm sending that to you in the chat. Your chat.
I already sent
Boom.
it in the chat.
Oh, in the
Different
Discord chat. That's why, because I don't have the Discord chat up. Well, thanks.
Right. So I don't actually know which one of those I have. So,
You would have to roll for it.
oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So you'd roll a d10.
Okay.
Do it.
You
All right,
must have
I'm
a
gonna-
presence of +3. Oh, no, or be a forlorn philosopher. So that's part of the
Right,
class.
which I
You're
am.
good.
So I'm gonna use that because Mark, you have 2 hours before you bleed out.
Oh, plenty of time.
Eat a butterfly.
Yeah. So are you rolling a d10 to see which one
Yeah,
of the tablets you have?
so-
Okay.
I got
Go for it.
9.
A 9. Meta alchemy. The user may transform a container of liquid in one of the following ways: transmute it into 2 doses of red or black poison, create the loathing of Volark, the imbiber rolls a DC 16 toughness test, or jumps from great heights.
Oh wow.
Transform poison to water or wine. That's cool. That's like pretty neat.
Okay.
We have a vial of poison. Let's do this.
Let's do this. Woo!
Yeah.
So I could change our poison into water or wine, or I could change my life elixir into poison and poison these 2 things here.
Mm-hmm.
I would also let you anoint anything with poison and let you add poison damage to it, just because I think it's cool. And I'm the GM, so I said so.
Okay, that would be cool. I could also attempt to use my unclean scroll of telekinesis to telekinetically fling Mossy into one of the guys.
Ooh, okay.
Kratar.
Flail. A skull flail.
Go ahead and roll that power there. I believe it's a DC 12 plus your presence.
Okay.
Man, getting up to steam for this game after playing Pathfinder for so many times.
I know.
I'm like, what
Sorry.
game system are we playing? No, it's okay.
Okay,
I'm sorry, I was so slow.
So I rolled a 7 on that.
Okay. So it did not succeed. So when a power doesn't succeed, things happen.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Oh, you rolled a 7?
Yeah.
PC can use their powers for a total of presence plus D4 times per day. So you roll that every day. If you fail the presence check, the power doesn't work, and the caster takes it takes D2 hit point damage, and you become dizzy for an hour and cannot use powers during that time.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Okay, I don't need to roll the D2 because I only had 1 hit point anyway.
Correct. So you would be considered broken at this point.
So now I have to roll.
On the, or you could take an omen and try and re-roll that fumble on the power.
Jim, stop it.
I'm just, whenever you guys are talking about rules, I'm just going to pull up images from my past.
Instead of the rules.
Yeah, I suppose I could pull up the rules.
That's what I was reading from. We remember this game. Up to you, Ray. Whatever you're thinking.
Okay.
Be broken with me.
All right, I'll roll my broken.
Okay.
I rolled a 4.
You're dead.
4.
You want to omen that?
You could omen your death. Do you want to omen that?
I will omen my death. I have 2 remaining omens. I rolled a 4.
Omen
I'm
it.
sensing a theme.
I'll use my last omen.
I'm sensing a theme.
I rolled a 3.
A 3. You too
We're
are
hemorrhage
hemorrhaging.
buddies.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll your D2 hours to see how long you have to survive.
Okay.
Roll any dice and divide it by half of that dice number.
Oh.
Just do a d4 and
Okay, well, I rolled a 1.
okay.
Okay, 1 hour as you go to cast this telekinetic power, it fails, and you just feel the most painful, shocking migraine. Your eyes black out entirely, and you clutch your skull. And as you do, you pull your hands away and realize how much blood is coming from your ears as you collapse to the ground and look up, and you start bleeding slowly from your eyes as well. Which will be the end of Kratar's turn, and we get over to Ratark.
Well, before
Ratark.
that, I will turn over to Kratar and I will be like bleeding from my eyes. Oh, samesies.
Aw,
Here we are.
twins.
Only the
Twinsies.
bloody cold remains. I don't even have Mossy with me.
Well,
I know Mossy's there.
Darkness.
I don't think I'd ever believed that I would say this, but at least we have Rat Arc.
You
Red Arc, it's your turn.
I'm trying to sneak out here.
Bye.
Trying to sneak out. That's your move.
Yep.
Wow.
Can't steal the identity of a dead person. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. I believe that's probably
Wait a
the
minute.
easiest one.
That's exactly what you can do.
That's what I do. Yeah.
So you're sneaking out down the hall?
If possible.
It
That's up
is
to the
entirely
DM.
possible. That's entirely possible. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to sneak out of the hallway. There's nothing in regards to attacks of opportunity.
Ethics,
you could use
morality,
No.
loyalty, none of that.
loyalty, keeping your party alive. Yep, you can get to the end of the hall. I will say you can take your turn to get to the end of the hall. And that's your turn?
That's my turn.
The yellow one and the green one are still alive.
Are they dead yet?
Correct. I mean, they might kill you. We'll see.
This is like sometimes in first person shooter games where you're like down but not dead and you can still use your pistol and like wiggle around on the ground. Is this like a room full of people that are wiggling around on the ground
Yes.
with their pistols?
Correct. This is exactly what is happening.
Cool.
All wiggling in our own blood.
Hey, but Dog is still alive, so
Dog is
Oh yeah,
still alive.
dog's still alive and kicking.
It is Mark's turn though. It's Mark and Dog's turn.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna send Dog in for the first one then. So I'll send
Great.
Dog over and Dog go bite the green one.
Doggo, bite the green one. Go ahead and make your attack roll on that.
Bork, bark, dog, bark. Go bark and bork and bite
Go
the
bark and bork and heck and borks. Rah.
Oh, he just ran into the axe.
Oh no, not Dog. Dog's gonna be the only
4.
one that survives. A
Dog
4.
bites 4. Or kicks,
Further
because
on
I
the-
said he was alive and kicking. So we're going to keep that cannon in him. He'll just kick him.
Just like full, like front paws on the ground, like donkey kick backwards.
Yeah.
And you rolled 4 points of damage on that. Is that? Oh no, you rolled a 4 to attack.
Oh, I didn't roll to attack.
Yeah, you got to roll to attack. I was like, cool. What?
Wait, I thought he always had auto crits. 16.
That'd be cool. A 16. That will hit.
It took me a minute to do the math. I was like 16 plus 0. I'll get there.
Go ahead and roll your damage now on that one then.
Still 4.
Excellent. We'll take that. Yeah. Why are you keep rolling 4s today?
I know.
What the heck?
I like this die.
I like.
Probably need to get rid of it though.
He said, "Yeah, I like these odds. These are good odds." As you deal enough damage that this one had had its hand lopped off, and Dog just bounds up, plants both hands and just front feet, and just kicks backwards, kicking it into the wall and up against the side as it collapses to the ground. You have now taken out 2 of these entities.
Yay, Dog. Okay, now I think I want to. Wait, I'm at 0. Can I do anything?
You are
your butterfly.
Can I eat a
You-
butterfly?
You can eat a butterfly. You're still technically hemorrhaging because you've not been treated yet, but it would be enough to regain your hit points and get you through the hour. Your tests are still at the DC 16 now instead
Yeah.
of 12.
Okay. Well, I will. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just
Bonk.
eat a butterfly.
Sure.
I only have one left, so.
There's that token down. As you go ahead and roll your hit point regeneration on that.
Nom nom. It's 2.
2. Excellent.
Which
Back
is-
up to
which is
full
what I
health, but
got.
still bleeding as you kind of like chomp this butterfly and like slowly get to one knee as you're holding your belly button, which is bleeding profusely.
Whoops.
Anything else that you would like to do?
I mean, if I can try and swing my chain at the dude, I would. But
I'm gonna say let's do it. We got about
Okay.
15 minutes left in our stream, so we might as well.
oh yeah, okay. I'll swing my chain. So the DC is way high now, right?
Yeah,
16
DC
or 18.
16. So 16, and you're still disoriented, so you get a -2 to it. So your strength.
And this is
so it'll
agility,
be-
right? Because it's ranged.
Yes, correct. So
Okay. So just 0.
just a 0, correct.
18.
18. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage on this team.
2.
2. As you kind of cough and sputter and get to your knees and you whip it overhead and you just catch it on the legs and just sweep the legs out from under it and you just see it hit the ground and it kind of and attempts to get back up. You did a fair amount of damage on that. And now it is its turn. Wah-ha-ha. So I need you to go ahead and make a defense roll, which will be a DC 16 minus your 2 to your defense, which is agility. So
So
it'll
0.
be a +0 on that.
I'm going to do -0 if that's okay.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So 2.
You rolled a 2.
Yeah.
Oh, hell.
I'll get my dice ready.
It rolled 5 points of damage.
Okay. All right. So
This is so wild. It is truly like, it is like you were describing the first person shooter where it's like, no, wait, I have an idea.
I'm back. I'm down. I'm back. I'm down. All right. So here we go. Broken 0 HP, D4, 2. Roll a
2.
D6. 1 to
Roll
5 equals broken or severed limb. 6 equals lost eye.
For
3.
6. A 3.
Do you want to take my
you-
femur?
your rib femur?
Yeah.
I'm going to say that as it has you'd swept its legs out from under it, and it rears back and just catches you on the foot and just breaks your foot with the
Okay.
edge of the knife, and you just howl in pain as you are kind of holding yourself up.
I have
And your belly
2 of
button and
those.
your foot.
Yep,
Yeah,
your belly
so-
button and your foot, and you have a fake femur rib.
So then can't act for D4 rounds. 3. Can't act for 3 rounds. And become active with 3 HP, which is all of them. But I'm still hemorrhaging. So in 3 rounds, I will have 3 HP, but I'll still be hemorrhaging.
Resume hemorrhage.
You resume hemorrhage. Roll for resuming hemorrhage.
Yes.
That will take us to Kratar.
Oh God. Okay. All right. So, is my unclean scroll gone now since the power failed?
The scroll is still there. You just can't use it again today because it failed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not able to use any scrolls again because it failed, and you're dizzied by it, so you can't
But
read enough.
She still has that elixir, so
She does
Okay.
still have that elixir, and that elixir would mend this hemorrhaging issue if you so chose.
You should chose.
And then we identified that. Wait. So when I rolled for the tablet earlier, Do I
Yes.
still have that power?
Yeah. You. Let's see here.
The meta alchemy.
I believe that because you are a forlorn philosopher, this is granted automatically. It doesn't say otherwise because any other PC, they have to have a minimum presence of +3.
I have an answer, and you're not going to like it.
What?
Oh no!
If a PC fumbles an attack or defense, one tablet breaks.
Otherwise,
Oh yes.
Oh, okay. And so
However, a fumble is like a crit failure.
Oh, okay. I thought that's
Yeah.
what she did last time.
No, she didn't.
So it
critically
sounds like
fail.
you have it.
Yeah.
It says otherwise they follow the same usage rules as scrolls. So
Okay,
you
so
can do your daily.
So I still have that, but just
You still have it. You just can't use it at this moment.
right. Okay.
Because of
So
the failed one.
I'm gonna take my single dose of life elixir, which I did know at character creation. I rolled for the number of doses, and I have a single dose. I did.
Okay.
Know that, unfortunately.
This game is ruthless.
So I will take my single dose of life elixir, and then my plan is to hopefully make it through. Then I can use my tablet of ochre obscurity to turn the poison vial that we have into a healing that Mark Barg can have to not bleed to death.
Die.
If we make it through.
That sounds like a mighty fine plan.
Excellent.
I'm going to roll my d6 for healing.
You got it. I would say that it would cure the effect of hemorrhaging as well.
Okay.
I think I said that.
5.
5. Excellent. So you're feeling right as rain, and in fact, so right as rain that you can use this opportunity to attack that final guy if you want to.
All right. I would love to.
Yeah.
I stab.
Haha.
I stab, therefore I am.
I do not stab.
Oh no.
Oh.
What'd you roll?
What modifies my roll?
It should be strength, I believe. Let me double check.
Okay,
yes, it's a melee. You have a short sword?
Yeah.
Yes.
That will put me at a 0 to hit.
A 0 does not hit.
Why not?
It's not. I don't. What did you roll?
I rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2. Okay, so you didn't actually. You don't have a fumble, so your weapon is not broken on this.
And I still have my tablet.
And you still have your tablet, correct? So that will take us to Ratark. Rat Track.
The coward. Can I just scream down the hall after him? Coward.
I mean, you absolutely can.
I do.
You coward! You coward! What would you like to do, Ratark?
I'm contemplating there. Should I steal Mossy or should I just leave as is?
You wouldn't dare. Mossy bites, I hope you know.
Mossy
you'd have to
does
run
bite.
all the way back in there next to all the bad guys to get Mossy.
Yeah.
Yep. Paul is a chaotic evil.
Oh, he totally is.
Absolutely is.
Also, all of his characters are too.
Aw, we love you, Paul.
I stay where I am. I'm fine with it.
You're choosing to do nothing. Wow.
Just watch your friends.
Watch my friend suffer.
And hemorrhage and Okay, cool. On brand. I can't
All
be
right,
mad.
fine.
He says.
We take it then over to Mark, who I believe cannot attack. Is that correct?
That's
The
me.
dog?
I can't do anything for 3 rounds.
And the
Where's
dog?
Correct.
There it
Is
is.
the
There
dog-
it is.
Dog can.
I can't act for 3 rounds, but dog can. So dog's gonna do dog's thing. Dog's gonna do what a dog's gonna do, which is Mark
Chomp.
Barg, bite the chomp, and then maybe do another donkey kick.
Maybe do another donkey kick.
15.
15 will hit. Go ahead and
15
deal
to kick.
damage. 15 to kick.
3 points of donkey kick damage.
3 points of donkey kick damage. This creature is looking terrible. It is going to attempt to Kratar, I'll stay here. I'm fine with it. Okay. Sorry, I was just reading the comment. I was like, oh, someone commented on our Twitch. It's just Paul being a coward. This creature is going to attempt to make another attack on you, Mark. So go ahead.
Okay, I have hit points now.
You have the hit points. Go ahead and
I have
roll
the
your
hit
defense.
points. 16.
16. You just
Wait, hang on. That was agility, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Which should be your
Plus
agility
0
should
right
be
now.
at a minus, yeah, at a +0 right now, or a -0.
No, I'm doing plus this time.
Okay, got it. Oh no, Paul, I love you. That is exactly what you needed to stave off this attack. As it does not land, you reach up with your chain wrapped around your arm, and it just like glances off, and you kind of like you still have like dried blood on your face. That will take us to Kratar, who's bearing down on this creature.
I stab.
Stab away.
Let's see. Hopefully. Oh. Okay. I rolled a 1 on my d20.
A 1 on your d20.
A 1 on my d20.
But don't you have like a plus 15 or something?
Don't I
you
have
have a-
omens? Oh, right.
Aren't you a paladin? Oh wait.
Yeah.
As you rear back and attempt to stab, the creature just ducks out of the way, and you glance your short sword off of the stone floor, and you hear the blade snap, and it is rendered useless.
Okay. And did my tablet break as well?
No, your tablet did not break. You haven't used it.
It
Your
only
tablet,
breaks if I'm fumble when I'm using it.
correct. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm nice enough that I wouldn't have even on a fumble, I wouldn't break your tablet that you've never gotten to use. Anything else you'd like to do?
She's forlorn for sure.
Yeah, this is the reason you're forlorn.
When the DM essentially says, "How do
is
you
that-
like them apples?" and Kratar is like, "I don't like apples at all."
Thanks for the sour persimmons, cousin.
Them's crab apples.
Oh boy, yucko. All right. Anything else you'd like to attempt to do here?
Kratar just goes, Bork, bark, bite.
Borg,
Nice.
bark, bite. Borg, bark, bite.
And
Interesting.
And then I
That's
crack-
interesting. Hold on.
I did butter him up with half of a femur earlier.
Let me have you make a presence check. This is interesting.
All right. See. Oh, a nat 20. I'm not lying.
You're serious?
I'm serious. And I have +2 to presence.
I set this DC pretty high, and I'm going to give it to you. You command dog well enough that you grant dog an extra attack.
Yes.
So go ahead here in our final few minutes. This is for Mark to roll for dog.
All right. I think you specifically said bite, but is it okay if he does like a whirly durly
Like
and just like does like a whirly durly?
whirly durly.
Just like one of these.
Wait,
things.
let me also double check this here. A crit on. This is in combat. Yeah. Go ahead. Yes, you can do a whirly dirly if you want.
Whirly dirly.
He's
All
our
right,
only hope. He can do
He's
it.
never attempted this before, so we'll just roll this d20 and see how it goes. 19.
19 will hit. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yes.
Look at I gotta show this comment that just popped up. Roll well. Here we go.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, here's a little known secret about me. I don't like to kill animal familiars in games unless they can be regenerated immediately. It makes me
Noted.
sad. Yeah, I am the person who watches a lot of horror, but I do have to look up, does the dog die?
Yes, same.
Yeah.
That's me.
I'm with you on
Go
that.
ahead and deal your damage on that whirly dirly of the tail whipping and snout whipping.
Yes. I whip my tail back and forth. I whip my 3.
3. How would you like him to do this?
Yeah, I think it would be nice if his
Nice.
wait. Oh, look, he's got those little dew claws in the back, like those little
Oh,
snake
yeah.
dews.
Yeah.
So maybe that could have some type of lacerating effect.
I think he should leap into the air in the middle of one of his whirlies and just like slash the thing's throat open.
As well it does. As it leaps into the air, the dew claws extend and it just catches this creature right under the neck, and you hear as it
That was real.
no, not onto the dog, the other direction.
He can whirly dirl out of the way.
He can.
And then
you have defeated all of the creatures in this room.
And Mark Barg, the dog, will say woof woof, and then just like wiggle butt a little bit, and then sit down. I don't think he has any healing powers, so
he does not, except the healing presence of his sweet little snout.
That's right.
Kratar smiles for the first time in 8 years.
Wow. Amazing. This is a fantastic stopping point, but before we stop, so when we pick up next week, we all know what we're doing in terms of the game. I would say this
running away.
Running away, yes. Kratar has been running down the hallway this whole fight, aside from trying to throw Mossy, which is, I'm sure Kratar is just going to attempt to kill Kratar.
I need to immediately retrieve Mossy. Can I do that?
Yes, absolutely. Okay. And you retrieve Mossy back into your arms. And Mossy if Mossy had hands, would just give you the biggest hug. So who's to say that Mark Barg can't be wholesome?
I feel like I learned a life lesson today.
Yes, correct. Correction on this chat here, Mortal Wombat and the Anonymous Femur. I'm going to title some of our social media clips that Kratar is not bleeding out anymore due to the life elixir.
All right.
Yes.
Cool.
Great place for
it's
news.
just me, I guess.
Sorry,
That's
bud.
cool.
My original plan was to give you the life elixir until I died like 4 times in a row.
Let's do.
You all just managed to like not die.
I can't believe it.
Life elixir. There.
Yeah.
And then alien emoji. And then next time we'll be like, what does that mean?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Great.
All right.
Great notes. This is how we're going to keep track of this session, so we remember, because we have not played Rot Black Sludge in a few weeks. Thanks for all of you who tuned in. Thank you for the comments. Bend me ovaries? I just read your username. Thank you for tuning in. That was amazing. I don't want to talk about it. That's what they said. Well, old username. I think it's hilarious. It just took me a second to read it, and I wanted to thank you personally. So thank you for tuning in and watching along with us. We will be back next Friday, same time, which is 2 p.m. Mountain, 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. I went in a different order. So hang out, come back, check these out. If you want to catch up on the previous episodes of the game, you can find them at twitch.tv/Tabula Sono. Please join our Discord if you haven't already. We're really excited about it. There's a lot of fun stuff coming out. We've got some cool stuff planned for later this year. We will be going to Gen Con. Zesty Kentucky Chicken. I know who you are. Great. At any rate. So we will catch you all soon. We hope to see you at Gen Con. Have a wonderful evening. Over and out.
Taylor.
Playing tabletop RPGs online shouldn't be so complicated. With Tabula Sono, your game master can quickly and easily build out their world, and you gorgeous epic badass adventurer, can join right in your browser with just a link. No downloads or installs. So import your own 3D character or one from our huge free library, and then just play. Tabula Sono. Play for free right now.